Hello, everybody. This is Cheryl, and this is my Epiphany channel. Thanks for joining me today. So today I want to do a couple things, okay? It's not going to be very long, but I want to talk to you about two tools that I have used recently and in the past that some folks don't really know about. But you know what I do. And I've used them and I want to share them with you. I also want to show you guys my vision board. So I did my vision board yesterday. And I don't typically do stuff like that, vision boardy type things. But I decided to do it this time, and I want to share it with you. Okay, but first, I want to talk to you about these two techniques, okay, that I've used and that I feel have been very beneficial. And I'm sure that there's some way you can use them personally or in your learning events. All right, so the first one is self-transforming mind technique. All right, now I have, as I always do, I have the links to these things in here that I can share with you. So let me share my screen and show you. Okay, here it is. All right, let me bring it over here. Okay, my opinion matters. Thank you. So this article, you can read this in this Fast Company article. When was it published? Let's see, published. Oh, 3/7/17. Okay, but they talk about Leahy's book. Where is it on here? Immunity to Change. Okay. I don't know if y'all read that before. You probably have. I've read it. So it's Immunity to Change, how to overcome it and unlock the potential in yourself and your organization. Okay. Now, as part of this is something called the self-transforming technique. Now, they talk about it in this book. Okay. But if you go further down the article, it tells you where this technique came from. He is or was a psychiatrist. And if I can find his name, here it is. Psychiatrist and futurist Charles M. Johnston developed a concept he calls cultural maturity based on some 4 decades of research. Okay, so to help clients achieve cognitive upgrades, he offers an exercise that goes like this. Let me tell you how it goes because I did it and I can tell you, okay? So what you do is to help upgrade your mind, okay, and help you see other possibilities and to really get past some limited beliefs and things that you might have. What I did is what he instructs us to do is I had, 1, 2, 3, 4 chairs here in this basement that I used, where I put descriptions of each aspect of myself that's dealing with a challenge. Okay, so let's say, the challenge I'll say is, my challenge to quit my job. Y'all remember I talked about doing that. Okay. Unsure. So where there's a lot of uncertainty, and just indecision, this is a really good time to use this kind of exercise. So what I did was I looked at the competing parts of myself, that had different views of this challenge. And I put labels on the chairs of the different competing parts of myself. Okay. There's a part of me that didn't care. So I put this on one table, don't care, like whatever will be, whatever happens, happens. There's a part of me, oh, that's upside down, angry. Okay, I was really upset that I even had to make this kind of decision. Okay, there's a part of me confident and excited, about what I was intending to do. And then there was, of course, a part that was absolutely fearful and afraid, terrified even about this decision. So I put these labels on chairs, and what I did was, as I sat in each chair, I expressed myself in that way. So in the confident chair, I talked about, how confident and excited I am about this. When I was sitting in the chair with the angry label on it, I talked about how angry I was about my feeling like I had to make this kind of move and decision and how it was unfair and all that. In the fearful, scared, I talked about that, how terrified I am about all this stuff that's happening. In the unbothered one, it was like, whatever, whatever happens, happens, whatever. Okay. So you may be faced with a challenge where there are other kinds of, you know, aspects of yourself that have different ideas about what's going on in this uncertain space, and you can label your chairs or whatever you use like that. So here it says, so what you do is you ask yourself who else is in the room, and you set out a chair for each of them, which may include the angry part of you, the fearful part, or even the part that's excited about possibilities for change. Okay, it may feel silly at first, which it did, but take your time. As you focus on your challenge from these different angles, you don't just illuminate potential courses for action and give an outlet to your mixed emotions, you also reorient your brain. Okay, so using this self-transforming mind technique allows me to speak from all the different angles that I feel need a voice. Okay. Um, it allows that. And it gives permission for that. So you don't always have to be confident and strong and whatever. If you're scared, then admit that shit. Say, I'm scared, and this is how I feel about it. If you really don't care, to be like, whatever. It is what it is, whatever. Okay, or whatever the emotion is. Okay. If you're ambivalent about it, you're sad. If you're sad about it, sit in that chair and cry a little bit, let that stuff out. So I've done this exercise, and I've done it in the past too, not just with this challenge. I did it in the past as well. And I like it. I really liked being able to, just be real, tell myself the truth. Tell myself the truth. Okay. We lie to ourselves all the time. And how can you lie to yourself? But we do it. Okay, we do. And this allows all of these various aspects of yourself to just tell the damn truth. You don't have to be in agreement. It's not an agreement with anybody or any other thing you're thinking or whatever, and that's fine. Just tell the truth. Okay. And then watch your mind, reorient and, figure out what the hell the next step is going to be. All right. So that's that, the self-transforming mind. All right. Now the next one I want to show you, and again, this link is in the bottom of this video. Let me go there. Lego Serious Play. Now, Lego Serious Play is something that I've used several times. Okay. I absolutely love it. I have to tell y'all, it is more than just playing with Legos. Okay, so this is the website. Now, Lego Serious Play, all of the materials, the training, all that stuff you can get for free on the Creative Commons website. All right, so go there. Look for this stuff, and because the Lego company allowed it to be free, shared on the Creative Commons site. And that's where I got most of the information I have about it. You can also join the Facebook group. There's a Lego Serious Play Facebook group that you can join as well, which I did. Okay. Now, but let me show you what I created for the work that I do. I'm going to stop sharing this so I can share the other thing, the PowerPoints. Okay. So this is something that I created. Where is it? Something I created so that I could, where is it? So where I've used it before. Yeah, y'all can't see that. Why isn't it sharing? Give me 1 second. Let me see. I can try to do it again. Maybe if I do it this way. Hold on. Let me see, y'all. Give me a second, y'all. Let me get this together now. I'll tell you the truth. Okay. Now let me see if I can share it. Share screen. There it is. All right. So Lego Series Play is about using Legos to think with your hands. All right. And we don't normally do that or think we can do that. Okay. So what is Lego Series Play? It's facilitated thinking, problem solving, where you use, now I used it with groups. I also use it with individuals. Okay. And this PowerPoint slide is the one I did with individuals. All right. Now, this is based on research. This isn't just somebody going into the Lego store like, okay, look, let's use these Legos in the train. No, this is extensive research that was done on this, okay? So this is one of the warm-up exercises that I had them do. Let me get that out of the way. That's real big. Dang, these things just big. Okay. So you challenge, build, share, and reflect. Okay, those are the steps in the process. All right. How does Lego Series Play work? So here are your bullets right here. Much of the brain's activity is dedicated to the manipulation of our hands. And I'm going to show you a picture in a second that demonstrates that. When we model and tell stories with our hands, there's more oh Lord, how do you say that? Neuronal activity and better suffusion of blood to the critical activity of the brain. 70 to 80% of our brain's nerve endings are connected to our hands. Did y'all know that? 70 to 80% of our brain's activity are connected to our hands. Okay, here you go. This is actually in a museum somewhere, okay? A surprisingly, and this is that 70 to 80%. This is what it looks like. So it's our hands, it's our feet, it's our tongue, okay? Did you see how that is, all right? The hands are not simply a valuable place to get information from or to manipulate objects with, but also that thinking with the hands can have meaning in itself. Okay, so this is the process leaning forward. You think and reflect, you contribute to communication, you listen to each other, you think and communicate in a different way than you thought possible. This is one of the activities that I did. What kind of animal would you be if you were any animal? Now look at these, okay? This is not a tiger. These are like totally new animals out of the blue, okay? Right? So this is what participants do. You have a challenge and the model is your answer to that challenge. Now I'm actually thinking about using this in a process that I'm facilitating this upcoming Thursday, okay? There's no right or wrong answers. What the model looks like is not the most important thing. It's the meaning that you attach to this, okay? Now, I've also used this process with my mentees, okay? I have them create a Lego model of what they feel their challenge is. And then if their challenge were no longer a challenge, what would be different about the model that they created, okay? And we use those two models to have the conversation about what needs to be done, what actions they need to be taken, what kind of thinking they need to look at, what kind of beliefs they need to question, okay? It's not what you don't know that gets us in trouble, it's what we know for sure, okay? So this Lego Series Play technique allows you to use something other than the knowledge you have locked in your head, you know, and your feelings. Because when you tell people to create something with the Legos, don't think about it. You tell them, don't think about it, just create it. Like your hands know what they're doing, 70 to 80%. Just create it, okay? Use whatever colors, whatever shapes, like just do the damn thing. And we'll talk about it afterwards, okay? So, so the challenge that I had the group use when I used this presentation was to build a resume. Y'all should have seen those resumes that they made with Legos. They were the most creative and amazing. I'm telling you, I'm gonna talk about them resumes till I die. They were so amazing. And it just really showed the power of using Lego Serious Play in your training, facilitation, coaching, mentoring, whatever it is you're doing, okay? All right. So that's Lego Serious Play. Very valuable tool. I love it. I plan on using it a lot more than I have been using it. Okay. But people, kind of get funny when you say you're going to bring Legos to the class. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not aware of the valuable way that it can be used, and the valuable kind of information you can get from it. But they're going to be aware next week. Okay. All right. So Lego Series Play and Self-Transforming Mind. Okay. Two very amazing techniques that I've used and that I recommend you use, either for yourself. You could do it for yourself too. Okay. Or for whatever you're doing in your training. Now, let me show you real quick the vision board that I made this morning. As I mentioned, I don't normally do vision board type things. Okay. I really don't, because it just seems really like, I don't know. But I decided to do one this time because of there's so much, with me quitting my job, and I don't have one yet. I don't know where I'm going to be. I don't know any of that. Okay. So with me being in that situation, I just felt really compelled to take the reins and say, okay, this is what I want. My Lord, this thing is bright as I don't know what. Let me close this out, y'all. To take the reins and really say, this is what I want to do. Okay, good. Here we go. All right. So let me show it to you. And I'll explain it really quickly to you after I show you. So this is the board. And I'll see all of that. Okay. All right. So this is my 2020 vision board. So let me show you real quickly what this stuff means. So here I have some statements, okay, that I really, really love, about. Now, let me tell you, first of all, before I get into that, my vision. So for me, vision is what you see right now. Whatever you see right now, that's your vision. Okay, what do you see? You see a computer or a phone or whatever the hell you're looking at this video. You see me, you see whatever else you see around you. Okay, that's vision. Look it up in the dictionary. That's what the hell you see right now. Okay, so that's what this is for me. Okay, my vision board is not something that I have to wait for. Okay, it's something that's already here. The issue, though, is right here. You see these glasses? In here, the lenses. So this is the picture. But if you look through the lenses here, it's much more clear. The clarity is just striking. It's very crisp and detailed, and you can see all that stuff. Here it's all smudgy and thing. All right. So this is what this is for me. This is not something I gotta wait for. It's just something I gotta see more clearly. Okay. So there are certain things I have to do to be able to see all this more clearly. Okay. So 2020, what I'm looking to see more clearly is my YouTube channels, growing. I have 3 YouTube channels. This one, I have 2 more. I have a spiritual one called Life Without a Witness, and I have a cyber training with Ypifany channel about cybersecurity training specifically. Okay. Here I have relationships. See that? Look, am I going the right way? Here we go. That's me fitting, or me with somebody, So a really loving relationship right there. This is me looking out of the window of a plane. All right. So I'm traveling. I already know I got something coming up in September next year, but even more traveling, hopefully to speak. This is a microphone. And my 3 books, Longing to Learn, Firing God, and Tales from Eternity. Okay. I really want to speak more about those. I want to see myself speaking more about those. This is the office. See that office that I'm in right there? Because right now, my office doesn't look like that. It looks like a basement, because that's what it is. And this is a book. So I have a book in my head that I need to get on this paper. Okay. So that has to be done. These are connections, new connections that I've made and am continuing to make. Okay. In this vision. And also here, this is my health. Okay, you see all those words there. Now, this is not the typical, I'm gonna lose 20 pounds in 2020. Okay, forget that shit. Okay, what I'm doing here is, this is about my overall health. This is everything. physical, mental, emotional, psychological, work, health, all that stuff. Okay. This is everything. All right. And then I have 45. I'll be 45 in June of next year. And I have little, celebration signs, peace signs and stuff. So this stuff right here, the words on here, I like how these things are crossed out where this is what I used to want. Now I want this. Okay, for example, pursue a career that makes a lot of money. Makes a lot of money is crossed out because I don't give a shit about that right now. I want to pursue a career that I'm excited about. Okay, if it was about making a lot of money, I'd have stayed where the hell I was. Okay, because I was making 6 figures in that job. Okay, now I'm making 0. Today is my first payday without getting a check. Okay, because I've resigned now. So I'm going from 6 figures to 0 because I want to pursue a career I'm excited about. I wasn't excited about that shit. Okay, and I was not going to continue to sit there and just collect a paycheck. So that's why all of this stuff has changed. Okay, so it's not about making money. It's about me making a positive impact somewhere where I am. Finding, inner peace, finding stillness, being able to live with myself and look at myself in the mirror every day, collecting memories, gaining more self-confidence. Because what I found was that in my last job in government, I was not as confident as you would think I'd be, okay, with all the stuff I'd been doing, because it wasn't me doing it. I was always doing it for the organization. So anywhere I went, people didn't normally say, oh, Cheryl's here. They'll say OPM is here. OPM. Okay. I'm not OPM. I'm Cheryl. Okay. Which is why I'm excited about this thing that I'm doing next week, because I'm doing it as Cheryl. I'm not doing it as my job. I'm not there representing anybody but me. Okay. So I'm really already starting to build my own self-confidence, and having faith and trust in my own abilities, and me being able to carry out something just as me without being backed by an organization or something. So I really feel like I'm going to build my self-confidence. What was it? The other one is get rid of limiting beliefs rather than get rid of or get more. Rather than get more stuff, I'm now looking to get rid of limiting beliefs. Okay. Now that don't mean I don't need money. Okay. I know I need money. Okay. I got to pay stuff and buy stuff and all that, whatever. However, the money comes after. Okay. All this other stuff, my self-confidence, my getting rid of limiting beliefs, my connections, all that stuff comes first. And the money is like the exhaust that comes out of the thing in the car. Okay. That's just an after, the money comes after that. The money can't come before, because it used to come before. It used to come, okay, how much you paying? That used to be first. Now what's first is, okay, what kind of impact am I going to make there? Am I going to be able to do what I really love to do? Those are the questions now. Okay. And I'm not worried about the money, because I know I am priceless, and what I have is absolutely priceless. So that's not even a concern for me, because I know it's going to be there and then some. All right. So that's my vision board. Those are the 2 not really known but valuable things that you can use in that. And again, what are those 2 things? That is self-transforming mind. Okay. So do that. Go to this link and do it. You will feel silly doing it at first. Okay. Jumping from one chair to another, talking as that person, but they're all you anyway. Okay. So just do it. Okay. Do it. See how it feels. You're going to like it. I promise you, you're really going to like it. You're going to like that. And Lego series play. All that stuff is free on Creative Commons. So if you want to learn how to use it, learn how to do it, I can go over it with you if you want. Just email me, ypifany@gmail.com. Or, I don't know. They didn't have a whole bunch of YouTube videos on it. They might now, though. When I was looking for it, they didn't have a lot of YouTube videos on it. They may now. I don't know. But go check. But also go to Creative Commons and look that stuff up. All right. So that's all I have for today. Okay. So thanks for rocking with me. Again, I hope you had a really good holiday yesterday. Don't be out there spending all your rent money on Black Friday. Okay. And I'll see you back here next time. All right. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.